first classification we make with the wrapper is quality. So they separate what is a good wrapper and what is not wrapper. What is not wrapper is a broken leaf, a stained leaf, two-colored leaf. We try to avoid. They look for aesthetic. They don't look for the taste because the taste already has been given during the fermentation process. So people here is looking for the aesthetic, the appearance of the leaf. So when they got a leaf of tobacco to be classified, they will see at a specific part of the leaf. What is this part of the leaf? Is the outside part of it. Because this is the part that will roll the cigar. Now here, you can damage the cigar in here, the leaf, sorry, here, and nothing happens. It can be broken here because anyway, the roller with the chaveta, that is the knife they have to work, will make a cut here and then here, avoiding the thick veins that are inside of the leaf. The closest the veins are to the central vein, the thickest they are. So we are trying to use only the part of the wrapper that has the thinnest leaf. So they look at this and they classify. If there is a hole or a damage like this one, yeah, this is not wrapper. No, because you cannot save anything. But here, yes, you can use it. And you move it to wrapper, and the rest, not wrapper.
Will you still use those leaves for something?
When the damage is not high, you can use this as a binder. Because you know, the binder is also half of a leaf. It's not entirely. So you can use this as a binder because the binder needs to have resistance, elasticity to hold the filler in place, but also needs to be thin in order not to pronounce its veins under the wrapper, and so that the cigar will look lumpy. So you try to avoid this. So it's very good, the Connecticut shade is very good for binding. And also, a good binder must burn very well, because the binder, when it burns well, and when it thinnest, it's better to burn, helps the wrapper to burn. So it's very important that the binder is thin and has a good burning. So what's the problem with this tobacco? This tobacco is thick. So normally you will not obtain too many binders from it, because all the wrappers that are rejected for damages or color differences in colors, etc., are separated, but they are not used as a binder because it's very thick and veins are very pronounced. And it's not a good binder, because if you put this under the cigar and then the wrapper, you will feel the texture of it. And besides that, the burning of it will not help the cigar because it's a thick one. So we need thin. If it is thin, you can use it as a binder. So what we do with a leaf that is not wrapper and is not binder,
sure,
you can use it as filler. Because, thanks God, this is a leaf that has a lot of taste. And normally when you are making a cigar, you use three types of tobacco: secos, visos, and ligeros. You don't use entire leaves totally in the whole process. You can use them, of course, but you also can use fractions of leaves to fill the whole body of the cigar. So you can employ this. And normally we use these binders, and you will see, in narrow ring-gauged cigar. For instance, 44 and below. Instead of using a ligero, entire ligero leaf, you can use half of a leaf of this criollo wrapper, and it adds a lot of taste. The same taste that the ligero provides to tobacco. So we find a use for this. Of course, in the United States, it's very unusual to have this kind of cigar because most of the market for us, in this case, is 48 and up. It's very rare that we sell Corona size. Very few Coronas. But we have market in Europe. It's especially in Central Europe, and we have a chance to sell cigars, Corona sizes, panetellas, and we can use this tobacco also for those cigars. So there is use for it. Opposite cuts, following the veins here, they remove this part because it has a different color, and they don't want the roller to make a mistake and roll a cigar with two colors. So they remove this part because it's a different color. Unfortunately, the leaf will not be used in a long cigar like a Churchill or a Toro maybe, but it can be used in a Corona or a Robusto. So we try to classify also by sizes, by removing these pieces and redirecting them to another type of vitola. So here they classify the leaves, they count the leaves after they are classified, and when they get 50 leaves, they tie the leaves together and they put the information. What kind of wrapper is this? What size it has for what kind of cigar, and this is the production unit. So they have here. This is 50 wrappers already. We call this a ball. That's the name, bola, ball. And this is the unit of production. So this is given to a roller. The roller is registered here, and they will get 50 wrappers and will get back with 50 cigars. If they damage a leaf, they will notify that during the process they damaged 2-3 leaves and they need a replacement. So they replace, but there is a control. So we need to know what is the output of our tobacco for our control, and also the productivity of the people we have here. So it's a very controlled situation, because especially in the wrapper, this is very important because of the high price of the wrapper. It's a very, very expensive tobacco, so we have to take care of everything. That's how we use almost everything. When the wrapper is so broken, nothing to do with it more than short filler, for instance. You can use it for short filler cigars, or pack it and sell it to companies that process tobacco for pipe tobacco or other non-smoke products that process this tobacco and use this tobacco. The only thing we don't use too much is the vein, because the vein is not sold. But we use it during the fermentation process. They serve as beds for the piles of tobacco, pilones, in which they are fermented and processed. So they help.
The veins do?
The veins do. And you also can use the vein to get tobacco water. You put into water, and then you can use it to spray this water on the piles to improve the fermentation process. Yes. But you know, you can do it with just the 10% of the vein you obtain, because the amount of tobacco that is in the vein, the weight what we purchase with vein, is more or less 25% of the whole leaf. The weight is vein. Yeah.